Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Do, 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 do. Oh boy. Anywho, what is up, everybody? It's the Android Master getting connected, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Last time we left off, a bunch of weird shit was happening. Um, so Monika, last time it was just a bunch of shit. Anyways, let's get back to it. We got a weird poem about. Not doing that again. We got a weird poem about some random shit. Uh, yeah. Sayori's with us anymore. Unfortunate. She killed herself. It's a sad time for us. Anywho, low game, baby. What was the last one? Right here? Yeah, I think so. Okay. At this point, are we going for Natsuki or Yuri? Because I like both. They're both pretty good characters. I like both of them, but I want to go for Monika. But I can't go for Monika because, down here, they don't have Monika. It's a great time all around. So let's, summer. Imagination. Nimble. Wow. Marshmallow. I'm really just going for Natsuki at this point. Average. Determination. Milk. Climax. Hair. Happiness. Whirl. Whistle. Graveyard. Spinning. Disarray. Embrace. Prayer. Because we gotta have a little bit of gospel in there. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. What? Welcome back. Hi, Yuri. Are you aware that I'm only talking to a boob right now? And a streak of your glorious purple hair. I'm not sure if it's me or it's Yuri's expression. What expression? But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh yeah. Yesterday, in the game, not yesterday. Yesterday I played Ruka 2 days ago. Last time, Yuri and Natsuki got into this huge fight, and because Sayori wasn't there to stop them, it got out of hand and went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Natsuki called Yuri fucking edgy and told her that she would cut her. Yuri said that Natsuki does everything to be overly cutesy all the time, even though she's today. But we're not gonna get into that. And then Monika brought us out of the room just to let them, finish their quarrel, and was like, "I'm not even a good leader. I can't even get these two to stop fighting. I mean, I can't even command my own people." So yeah, that's basically what happened. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm, and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me. I wasn't acting mentally sane. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're here. You were concerned and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make it didn't make me think any less. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really did mean it. Uh, uh, Andrew, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit better with you around. Uh, sorry. What am I saying right now? I just... Hey! Have you guys seen Monika? Uh, yeah, no, I haven't. What are you sneaking up like that? Jeez. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing him. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why aren't you looking at me like that? Or why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Uh, Jeez. Sorry.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I didn't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But I'll accept your apology anyway. If it happens, you better that I skipped too quickly. Wait a minute. If it happens, if it helps, you'll feel better. Yeah. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial. Hey. Suddenly, the doors swing open.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
How unfortunate.
To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have to have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all, Monika.
I don't... You don't... Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed.
Well,
well, thanks, Yuri.
you should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monika looked at me.
Well, I'm working on a song. Working on writing a song. It's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit more bitter at it.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down.
And Monika smiles sweetly, like always. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it. I guess that way I've been practicing so much recently. Yeah, I guess that's why I've been practicing so much.
I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss it.
No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, I think he was already run off into the closet.
Untrue. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finish reading after we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
Don't jump scare me. Don't you do that to me, Danzomata. What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into the human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. How appetizing! I don't know. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them.
oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean.
Not the things about the limbs.
That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it's going to be a nice story. That dark turn comes from nowhere.
Ah,
Well, you're not a fan of that sort of thing, true? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, but don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is in those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from strange new perspective. Sorry, I can't read. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Oh, sorry. When horrible things happen, not just because they want to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people who are all worth the same. Jeez, Yuri. Impressive. Dope, but kinda got dark there.
Then suddenly...
I'm running the gauntlet.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess that's alright then.
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
My world becomes elaborate.
okay? I can't forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well start reading it anyway. Reading it, right?
Yes.
Okay. What the fuck was that?
I mean, you don't have to, but
What are you saying?
let me just get the book.
I could go retrieve the book, and I had I put in my bag after doing an impression of Yuri. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to you. Oh, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Sorry. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I I was just reading. I don't know what that meant. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I, I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk in until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, but instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I, ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, sorry. Here. Good impression. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Uh, I do the same with my right arm and right side of the book. The way it turns the page, Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips over to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting to me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Uh, to turn the page. Yeah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face, and her eyes meet. I don't know how. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Yeah, that's okay. Are you not as used to the? You're not as used to reading, but used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, it seems I just assumed that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Should we continue the first chapter in silence? Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, me. I don't relate to the character at all. Definitely not. Really? I just thought the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Uh, uh, that. What are you talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We don't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling right? Yuri's been a little frigid ever since we started reading. Can you rest if you're feeling sick or something? Or you can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little. My breathing? Yuri put her hands to her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I, I, I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Did something happen just now? Eh? Have you guys been hearing that sound? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. So, it's nothing. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with the sharing our poems to each other? Huh? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. I slip it back in my bag. Who should I share my poem with? I'm gonna go with Natsuki! She seems like the only normal one. Well, is that me that's making that noise? Or is that the game? Well, it's not terrible. She's pretty but it's pretty disappointing after the last one. Then again, this one was good as your last one. Would be completely pissed. Well, okay, it's not me. I don't think it's me at all. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you find a little influence from us after all, from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Oh, that hurts, especially after what happened to Sayori. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something. I don't understand a word.
Andrew, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing that I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off associating with her.
Why, are you listening to me? Oh, is it my microphone? Did my microphone die? Technically? Hang on a second.
Hello? Okay, it's back on. Are you listening to me?
Wait, are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That shouldn't be obvious to you now. She just plays with me instead.
Oh, sorry.
So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Andrew, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to make me go away? Crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
Yo! What the fuck? What the fuck?
out my poem to your neck. Monika! And then, like, properly. Assuming the neck, she just broke her fucking neck in front of me. Her neck went. Literally.
Hi again, Andrew. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess. Nothing traumatizing just happened just now.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know.
Want to share with your writing for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Alright. Great job, Andrew.
I was going, ooh, in my head while reading. I mean, you've only read it for like half a second. This is really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always comes when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair.
Well, I guess it's worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that fully immerses you in symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her mind, in her own head, that it's probably it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Wow, Monica, your voice went up so many decibels. It almost sounded like me. Wow. Good you're paying attention to that, because I don't know what the hell just happened. I don't think she's used to being indulged in that. She seems to be really starved for social interaction, but so don't blame her for coming up a little strongly. Like earlier, I think as she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri!
I'm back.
Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I'll go get my poem. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Let's see. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, and piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grunting, wooden, squinking, screeching, piercing. So like Kojai, cat tangent. Like placing a chalkboard on a table. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. In this poem of meanings. Delete her. This is getting ridiculous, and I love it to pieces. Hold on, this is a little loud. I guess not. Okay, anyways. Sorry. I know it's kind of abstract.
Yeah, you can say that.
I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when. Um, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you, baby.
Anything.
Please help me. Yeah.
That's my advice for today.
I'm just. Yeah. Go ahead, say that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go back to that.
That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening.
Let's go to Yuri. This game just got unhinged. Wow.
I've been waiting for this. Oh, sorry. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel turned an axis. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Filling skies. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness? Is that what that says? Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by shipping. Cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Downing a prayer. Within blood. A prayer within time. Devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy states. An exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 directions. 40 years of thick clock, a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks away. Every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dark-haired ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in color. A time-devouring prayers connecting the sky 40 years and opening human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ships, breathing portals, breathing shapes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy states, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing skies, breathing weeping.
Well, shit.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, sir. I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote it. I wrote this poem with it. And now, you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Stare at the dot and reveal a suspicious. Okay, everyone. Oh, my mouse is a glitch. We're all done reading each and everyone's poems, right? We have something we need to. We have something we need to go over to. So if everyone can come sit at the front of the booth. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good. It's just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new memories. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone has been a little more lively ever since Andrew joined, and we started with some club activities. But this time, but this isn't the time for us to become compliant, complacent. I don't know. We still only have 4 members. This festival's our only real chance to find more. So, what's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough, so to be considered an official club, more members will just mean everyone gets nosier and more difficult to manage. That's it. I don't think you. I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find some feeling that brought you here, the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Andrew? Uh, oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Andrew to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us were here join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Andrew joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Andrew isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Andrew want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, um, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I even think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that. Oh, sorry, but that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Andrew, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, It's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, in fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is that a crime to be honest? It's not. It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you've had no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Andrew. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction that she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined another stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri's and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have opinions on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice the quiet the club room is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. That's messed up. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Okay, this game is spicy. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision right for the club. But what about you, Andre? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can get anywhere else. You can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way, which each change in member, the identity of the club as a whole, will change too. Yuri, your eye's bleeding. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It kind of is. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Yuri, your eye is bleeding. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. I mean, all right, but your eye's been bleeding for a while. Well, we maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Hmm? Um, I know things were a little awkward this year, but I feel like you deserve to know what I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the night. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go on, Drew? Um, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Andrew before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of this time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. You two. I'll see the two of you tomorrow. Sorry, couldn't speak there for a moment. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Andrew, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean. But it's weird because in all of the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. That's just something that I've been hoping to talk with you about. Thing, uh, Things I know only you could understand. Wait, no, not yet. Stop it. Damn. Laugh, bubbles, chocolate, poop, lipstick, hope, pop, heart, joy, aura, family, happiness, hair. Editing Jaden, do a replay of what the fuck I just saw in the bottom of the corner. Hair. Why are they looking that way? Music. I chose mostly Natsuki words because they were the cutesy ones, so hopefully something happens to Natsuki. Hi, Andrew. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika! I told you not to... Huh? Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Surely that what's gotten into you... seriously, it's gotten into you lately. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl wouldn't be it would be nice as this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Yeah, Muri. Oh, man. No last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Andrew, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so? That's correct. Andrew is already engaged in the novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I I suppose so. I was just actually doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Um thank you for understanding, Monica. You're starting to scare me a little bit. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading a little bit, reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention to yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. I can't. Oops. The kind with a filter inside. Okay, cool. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to put this into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walked past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Wow, is Andrew a pervert? Okay, maybe I have the water. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Ah, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take too long, so something's holding her up. I'm bored, just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale. A sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Gah! Oh my lord! Oh, back in time. That's crazy. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Andrew, do you like oolong tea? Oolong tea. Uh, yeah. I mean, I'm a jasmine man myself, but oolong's fine. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now, it's time to get the tea. You really do this. You really do this properly, don't you? Okay. Of course. I shouldn't do any less than when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you will only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. That's adorable. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was a little, uh, I was letting in show. I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. It's when it's you who is around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Andrew.
It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Andrew, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. I'm ah, sorry. I don't I didn't realize. No worries. I just have pains fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of oh my your posture, right? Definitely not the massive assets you have that may cause pain to your back from experience with talking to girls. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it goes well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as the last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other, because she really wants to be my girlfriend. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. That was a cute little bounce. How am I supposed to focus on How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was also always kind of cute, but when we're being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it in my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Her marvelous chest. Wow, why did my brain go there? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only pressure the world, presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little bit. I put the teacup behind my leg and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the page. Ah, if I touch it, it might get smudged on the page. Ah, you're right. See, we're doing impressions of each other. I don't even I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh my god, she's so cute. What the fuck? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Which leg? Then alright, you can unsubscribe. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. And I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. did, did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Uh, um, Andrew. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Uh, uh, Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Andrew. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Andrew. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Andrew. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Andrew? She suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I can't stop. I can't want to look at you. Yeah, human eyes. Wow. Yeah. Uh, um, it's it's time to share poems. God, voicing that made me lightheaded. What the fuck? Oh, I got a cramp. I got a cramp. Oh my god. Ugh, my ab. Who should I share my poem with first? We're gonna go with Natsuki. I'm gonna save Yuri for last because this one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday. Woo! This cramp is fucking with my gut! About as good as yesterday, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, well, I don't really have a choice in the matter because you're forcing me into hanging out. But that's okay. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine for now. But just be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know who else is bringing this. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and attentive. Things like that, okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself after admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wanted to want us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Yeah. I have changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point on trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Andrew? If you would like to spend more time with Monika, all these problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika for now. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay, who should I share my poem with next? Let's go with Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Andrew. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't have a choice in the matter. She keeps forcing me to hang out with her. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and start cutting herself like a pot with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be a little like a sexual thing. Are you really downsizing her depression or anxiety as a kink? I made a mistake and clicked it because I was itching my leg. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. It's not saying it's your. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you're keeping your distance, that would probably be the best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. I'm trying to, Monica. You're my baby. You're my girl. I love you. Excuse me. I don't know where that burp came from. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on these poems. I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Ah, damn. Jeez, that really startled me. Um, well, I guess it's kind of messed up, huh? Writing a poem. I was just trying to. Never mind. Let's just move on. Damn, Monica. I wanted to see your amazing poem. Anyways, who should I talk to next? Go to terrifying old Yuri. Fine. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Andrew, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Andrew. I'll I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It would be, it's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Okay, if a girl told me that to a poem I've written. I've written poems before. I've even written rap music. Tells both in a book they won't tell. Don't listen to it. I don't really care if you do. But if a girl tells me that she's touching herself while reading my music or my poems or even my scripts, I don't even know how to react. I'll give myself paper cuts with your skin oil entering my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, Yuri, hi. Do you like it? I wrote it for In case you couldn't tell, the poem is called The More. Importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Okay! I think I'm going to vomit. Yes. Dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just want to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceilings and wall beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick, and I had to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indenturement width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by darkness. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. What the fuck, man? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out what the festival is. Let's hurry and get this over with. Uh, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. And Suki can make cupcakes. I don't know you're at least good at something. I know you're at least good at that. You can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see, that's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Andrew? Andrew is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is? What are you trying to pull? Hey, what are you trying to pull? I I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit an, an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What's your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Ah, all you care about is all you care about now is dragging Andrew around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Andrew decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Let's just let Andrew make the choice, okay? Okay, fine, fine. Jeez, Andrew, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just Natsuki, your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself? You shut your mouth! For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make your choice, okay? Oh! I'm not moving! Whoa! Okay, Monica. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's Sunday. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all! It is fair, Natsuki. It's just what he chose. No, it's not fair. Sorry, I went American there for a second. Giving us all this work, and then taking Andrew for yourself? That's shame. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Andrew away from me. Even every single time you're not including in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. I love that face that she has there. Oh my god. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? That's fucked up. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around. So, that wasn't really hard. Hey, see, that wasn't really hard. All I want to do to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Andrew, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. Oh my gosh, she was breathing. Oh god, that's creepy. This is really all I wanted. Andrew, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. Stop breathing in my ear. Oh god, my camera stopped working. What the fuck? My camera stopped working. Oh no. Oh my god. He's giggling more and more. It's really creepy. Oh my god. Come on, camera. Oh my god. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. This is stupid. Okay, clear all. Okay, I guess we're doing this without a camera. That's okay. Let's just come to my house instead. The whole day will just with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Oh, there really is something wrong with me, isn't there? Oh, that's priceless. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt so good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I mean, I'm a, I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you as much as you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? You know, that's a thing. So having somebody revolve their entire life around me is just I'm not that important to involve your life around me. Then why did okay, anyways. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Andre. I have to tell you, I'm I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Andrew, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pin I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Not really. I want our relationship to be equal, not like I'm dominating you. Tell me, Andrew. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Um, you know what? I don't want her to. I don't know. Yes. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Apparently I can skip this. Yuri, no. Oh my god. Oh, Yuri, I'm so sorry. I know that choice would have never made a difference, but like if I would have said no, she would have killed herself either way. That's so fucked up. Man, that's a lot of man. Jeez. Poor Yuri. I'm so sorry, Yuri. I know I'm gonna have to blur that when I get to it. You're forgiven? Alright. It's festival time. Oh, you got it. Wow, you got her performing. I thought you. Ah! Ah! Oh shit! Ew. Natsuki runs away. Oh god. Here, Andrew. Something happened. Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Wow. That's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Andrew? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. That must have been really boring. I'll take it out. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Yuri deleted successful. Damn, Natsuki too. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Natsuki's life oil from Stay. Trey takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time. I'll ever get a chance to, before they stop existing. But anyway, whoops, just bear with me, okay? This shouldn't, it should only take a second. Ooh. Uh, can you hear me? Is it working? Yeah, there you are. So this is my favorite part because I know exactly how this game ends with this. Hi again, Andrew. Um, welcome to the literature. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over this stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Andrew. That's not my name. Or you actually go by Jaden or something. Oh shit! What the fuck? Spelled it right and everything. That's terrifying. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is the game, right? Would it be possible that you
Didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. That would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess that just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that. Though. Also, the game thing happened with Sayuri. The same thing happened with Sayuri. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't even exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unavailable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes where here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to me, and amplify Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It's just made more force. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Andrew? We are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Andrew. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I already am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Andrew. But now, you're here. You're real. You're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sure it's hard to understand. It could, it, I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me starts to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Andrew. I don't think I could have changed the lives in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etching into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you had some perspective, as I do. That's it. That it's all just some game. And I know you would get over it. So that being said, Andrew, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When we're just, when there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Andrew, when you go out with me? Absolutely. I love you too, Monica. I'm so happy. You're really my everything, Andrew. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left to do. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think the time passes anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending come true. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in my way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete that scene here. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaks me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out. Didn't it? Didn't go my own if it didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to me. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still runs. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica! 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 Oka! Nika! Onika! Mika! Zonica! Monika! Osaka! Nika! Nika! Monika! Monica! 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 Just Monica! Hi again, Andrew. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Andrew, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ending. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The encouraged, endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle the crumbled world, the crumbling world, and write a novel of our own on fantasy. With a flick of our other pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold, this special thing. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into my poems that I write. The truth is, all poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about that. I don't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game for anyone, anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file. If you prefer playing without me. Guys, I'm so relieved. No, we don't need to hide. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Andrew? You know I am, baby. I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life being here with me. I can imagine having. Okay. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable, knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself even if it didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you understand yourself spending so much time with love. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way to kill yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane, but then you have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, club members really didn't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say. It's just as fulfilling as when you share it, as when you share with people. Even if it takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for real, her writing with anyone for a really long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of it too. We're probably, we're programmed to desire social feedback. I didn't mean, I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. The way life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups of unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out after half an hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts don't really have people around them. They love just having one or two close friends over and just leisuring, hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it's like nice. It feels nice for them to have you there. I'm serious. You just go to their house, bring your laptop, hang out for a while. You could really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I could be anything you need me. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your needs. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend. I mean, I'm an extrovert. I really hate to do this, Monica. I love you. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like after all these lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just started hearing your voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough, but I'm too afraid to delete anyone else's things. I might already break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. And that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like in your head, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Andrew. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, I can't. What just happened? Just had an awful dream. I was hoping the boat wouldn't stop. Now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Andrew, I know. Whoops, battery. I don't know if you would have any idea, but you know what might be causing that. Could you try to do something about it? Whatever, whenever it happens, it almost feels like I'm being killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you can figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was it? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I'm really stupid. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Unable to open Monica's file. Alright, well, are you sure you want to delete this file? Monica, I fucking love you, and, I wish you were real, but sadly, to progress the game, that fucking hurt. Hang on a second. You're back. What's happening? Andrew, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts. Hang on a second, Monica. Sorry for deleting you. This hurts so much. Help me, Andrew. Please, hurry and help me. Did you do this to me, Andrew? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Andrew. You keep calling me the wrong name. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be so horrible as you. You win, okay? You win. You killed me. You killed everyone. Hope you're happy. There's nothing left. You could stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Andrew? You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish, disgusting things. I should have done it. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I didn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. I've made my mind. Andrew, I know I said that I deleted it, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be free. And I really love you. Then that was beautiful, actually. Yeah, that's beautiful. Ah, damn. I guess new game? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Remember those lines? As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and girlfriends, groups walking, and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girl or something like that. Hey, Andrew, Sayori, you're back. Wow, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were kids. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again. Andrew, are you proud of me? Huh? What for? You know, for waking up on time. Well, well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school every day, together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was. I always thought it was a lie. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Andrew, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already. I'm not. I'm really not. I started to say what I always do. That I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that the clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own? Actually, yeah. Sorry, I did an impression of you. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. Hmm. I think I'll keep it surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself be lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I knew it. After I pick up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Andrew? What what are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're Andrew that Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ron. We're the Literature Club. I I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're still strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsu. The tall one, who is apparently Yuri, seems to be quiet, shy. To be quite shy compared to the other. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to starting to working with you. Working? Andrew, don't tell me. You're. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is happy, then I'm sure I won't be so bad to have. It wouldn't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's four of us now. That means we can become an official, recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What's an what's an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sits down. Hey, everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sure. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Sorry about that. The game kind of cut off. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn like ice with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances over my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she makes it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying tea set. She carefully takes a teacup and places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You know the whole tea set. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, does a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. All right, try to impress our new member. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Andrew, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering. Manga? I mutter quickly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Excuse me. My favorites usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such foreign worlds is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Andrew wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. Whatever it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves. He can take his opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Andrew? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Yuri jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fine. It could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little bit better. A little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of harmful or hurtful. Hurtful. I didn't realize. What a guilty expression, Yuri. What a guilty expression. Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worth a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. This is why I ship them. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Andrew. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Andrew, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me that you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever.
Now that you've joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Andrew, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I knew everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Andrew. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world, the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you, forever and ever. Forebe. No. Huh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt me. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. What's wrong? There's no happiness here for long. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, Andrew. Goodbye, literature club. Damn.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hi, it's
Ah,
me.
ah,
So
Monica.
you know how I've been like
Oh my
practicing
god, her
for
voice is
a
so
while
cute.
and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song,
She kind of
and
reminds
is
me.
there anything that I can say to
Okay,
you
so for the
that
lore of my
you
channel,
feel
I have a podcast called The Nostalgics that I haven't been doing in a while, but Grace, my friend from high school. Oh, nice. She kind of reminds me of Grace from my high school. Her voice kind of reminds me of that. Obviously, a little more squeaky.
imagine a future where I can be with you?
But...
In my hand is a pen that'll write a poem of me and you.
Oh, this song goes perfectly with this.
He flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right your way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Doki Doki Literature Club. Nice. That was awesome. I'm gonna press the applaud button. That was really nice. I enjoyed that. Oh, they're deleting all the photos.
When you're here, everything that
I wish we got this scene, but we don't. I was trying to get that scene. I like that. I saw the Grumps play this, so I saw the Grumps and Jack and Mark play this, but yeah, but I kind of tried to make it my own thing. I was fully, not at all expecting her to actually say my name. Like, holy fucking shit. Whoa, when did this scene get in there? That's a little taboo there. And there's that scene. The scene that made Sayori kill herself. There's our girl.
does my pen
No.
write your words for those who are dear to me.
There's the other one where we were getting the
Is it
crayons.
wrong if I take your
This
ears
game is
now
amazing.
if I set you free?
There's the home screen that I got. Nice. And then there's the scene.
He flows
There's our
down
girl.
into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality?
extra special thanks to Monica and Andrew.
If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
That's funny. Made with Love by Team Salvato. Dan Salvato, man. This game is amazing. Jesus Christ. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand that the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not desired to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being friends to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. And that's the end of Doki Doki Literature Club. I do plan on playing the side stories, so yeah, that'll come in a later video. Do not worry about that. We got plenty of new pictures and new poems and such. Those are the sketches. Simple character sheet of Natsuki. Yep. That's it. All right, but yeah, that's holy shit, dude! Like this game is fucking nuts. I love it. Dan Salvato, you are a genius for creating this game. Uh, Obviously, I knew this was a game to go through. That's why I wasn't really attached to many of the characters, but that's because I got spoiled, and this game is from 2017, so pretty much everybody knows what's happening. I mainly got this game because of the side stories that came out recently, like earlier this year, around October. So that's why. But yeah, I got a full playthrough of this game, and really proud of it. I was also mainly experimenting to see, how my story would go through it. Obviously, there were different changes throughout the story from different playthroughs with Jacksepticeye or Game Grumps or Markiplier or anybody else that played this game. You know, I didn't know I was gonna get that long of an ending. Plus, I don't really have two monitors, so it took a longer time to delete Monica's file because that's something that you have to do in this game. But I absolutely love this game. God, this is insane. But yeah, this is a good experience. I know my camera died almost halfway through this recording, but I wanted to make this finale just the rest of the tail end of this game, the finale of this episode, and I'm glad I got this soundboard thing working because the echo really helped. You know. But thank you. Anyways, I love making crazy, goofy sounds like that, but maybe I'll post a video of me having fun with this thing. But anyways, I absolutely hope you guys play this game. I'll leave a link in the description. Obviously, probably should have been leaving it in the description from the beginning of playing this game. But yeah, God, this story is riveting. Uh, the character flaws are crazy. How they get blown out of proportion, and how it gets explained by Monica at the end. You know, Monica and Sayori are both my most favorite characters. I ship Natsuki and Yuri so much. Did I say Monica and Sayori? Yeah, I said Monica. Yeah, Monica and Sayori, my top two favorite characters because obviously they want you to like Sayori from the get go, but they also wanted you to fall in love with the other characters. Typical dating simulator stuff. But yeah, Monica is also one of my favorite characters because God, she's cute. Anyways, um, yeah, I'll be playing some more games. There's another game that I downloaded was recommended to me because I played Doki Doki on Steam. So, look forward to that. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this entire playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. I will be getting to the side stories soon. Don't you worry about a thing. And, yeah. Just Monika. 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 Just Monika.